sound of Nottinghamshire.
And all the music you love. BBC Radio Nottingham.
Now, if you enjoyed Halloween and you're already thinking a whole weird old year to wait, then maybe not. There is a stage show in Nottingham this week called the Occult Odyssey that might just be what you're looking for. Hosted by Nishe Artifact, the event brings together art, music and performance, including aerial acts, and promises to deep dive into the theme of the occult and the supernatural. It's all happening at Revolution de Cuba, and the founder of Nishe Artifact, Robin de Silva, is here now to tell us more about it and what to expect. Good morning.
Hello, Dino. Thank you so much for having me back.
It's an absolute pleasure. Now, when we spoke last time, we were talking about the fact that Nishe Artifact is clearly doing all right and building nicely.
Yeah.
And here we are again, demonstrating that once again.
Yeah, the community is still continuing to come together even after doing this for a year, and the growth is amazing. We're very grateful for everyone that partakes in it.
But you were just saying, it comes with its a large amount of work and pulling together lots of different things, which, that's one of the perils of being successful. The more successful you are, the more that side creeps in.
Yeah, definitely having to engage all the local artists of Nottingham, the stage performers, and also just getting together the venues and the rehearsals. It's a lot of logistics, and also planning the next one, having the next one ready to go into launch right after this one.
The payoff, though, for getting that right is great events, and that's what you've been doing.
Yeah, we've been warming a lot of hearts so far, so I want to continue to do that.
Brilliant. Now, tell us about Occult Odyssey and what inspired the theme for a start.
Yeah, so for anyone that doesn't know, so Nishe Artifact is a community-led non-profit group that comes together to champion the local Nottingham talent, whether that's painters, poets or stage performers. And Occult Odyssey, that was our next theme, which we wanted to explore some like winter solstice vibes, because we've just had Halloween and we wanted to dive a bit deeper into that and not just the surface level of Halloween, to explore supernatural, occult, and there's plenty of juicy stuff there. And the artists have been knocking it out of the park from the previews I've seen so far.
How do you choose the artists that perform on a night like this?
So we have like a house of resident artists. So we have Priscilla Shona Krakow, Danny Magic, fantastic local drag queens, Milady Burlesque, who's an aerialist hoop artist and also a vocalist, performance artist Ro de la Monja. So these are our house resident artists, and then we have rotating guests. So they take these briefs and they create some fantastic bespoke performances every time. So that's what you have to look forward to.
We were sort of, alluding to the fact that Nishe Artifact has grown so much. It must be great for you to see that.
Yeah, 100%. And also I think it's the quality of it as well. Like with each show, we've been learning a little bit more and polishing it a little bit more. And we're very excited, like Left Lion, the Nottingham magazine, are coming to do a print feature which is our first ever print feature. And we are over the moon to be able to just continue to get exposure from the local community.
And of course, you support loads of different people with the work that you do and the events that you put on.
Yeah, 100%. People from all corners of Nottingham, whether it's poets, painters, performers. We want to champion Nottingham. Nottingham has a lot of talent, and we need platforms for the local people here to give them opportunities. And for instance, Ro de la Monja, they have gone on to be a stage performer for Pride as a headliner. So there's a lot of opportunity that's happened from the performers who have participated in it.
And have you seen that with performers who come along to your events? Have you seen them then grow as individuals?
Yeah, 100%. So they're going on to doing some incredible things. They've gained some wonderful contacts, and it's really wonderful to see and heartwarming. And
it's all about the community, isn't it? That it's all about getting those performers, those artists who appreciate what goes off and appreciate the parts that other people play in their success and building that as a community.
And I think it's really hard for people to get on board and really care about it. But when you're combining so many unique aspects, like when there's something for everybody, it's really hard to say no to it.
But with that success, there will be times where you either get bigger and bigger and bigger, or you have to go, listen, we can't fit everyone in.
We've reached capacity a few times on our previous shows, but fingers crossed, we are a non-profit community group. We are here for the community. So we rely on the generosity of venues like Revolution de Cuba or Nottingham Central Library. So we do rely on the community to Nottingham to help us.
I did. I mentioned, you've got all sorts going on. You've got art, you've got music, performance, aerial acts as well.
Yeah.
Is there one part of the evening that you think people will be especially either excited to see or, from your point of view, they can't afford to miss?
I think you wouldn't be able to afford to miss the incredible artwork that is being done by these artists. Because we've been working with our resident artists, we've probably got about 25 in the community at the moment, and to be able to watch them from the beginning and creating art for every show, to really appreciate the style and the effort and everything they're putting in. I think this time around, the art is going to be next level, if I'm honest.
That's great. Now, don't want to spoil any surprises, so I'm just going to ask the question. Are there any surprises or special moments planned for the evening?
So with every Nishe Artifact, we do have like a tradition of things that we do. So as you walk in, all the artwork is covered in red velvet, and we reveal them in between stage performances, and the surprise at the end of every Nishe Artifact show, which is that we will be announcing the next theme and all the reasons why to keep being excited and supporting us.
Do you know what? That's what we were saying a little bit earlier. You get to this point preparing for the one that's happening, and already you're having now to think about what happens after that.
100%. I've got like a plan. We have to try and be a year in advance if we can. There's so much planning that goes into this, but we are here for the community. So I just hope that everybody comes together to continue to supporting this, because we are here because of you guys, because of the people.
It happens, Revolution to Cuba, 15th of November.
That's right. You can get your tickets at nisheartifact.co.uk. We also have a podcast. We do something called the Nishe Artifact Jamboree, where we champion people in the creative sectors. So there are many branches to what we're doing, and we're trying to celebrate and spread that to every sector.
It's going to be great. It's another great evening. And have you got to the point yet where you're having those slightly sleepless nights?
Always. So I always get nervous before a show, but everyone always comes together on the 11th hour. So I have no complaints, and I have faith in everyone that's involved.
It's great to talk to you once again. Revolution to Cuba, 15th of November.